Many people build campfires or use gas stoves to cook when camping. However, I worry about the risk of carbon monoxide poisoning. Since I'm a bit shy, I prefer cooking inside the car. For safety reasons, I choose to cook with electric appliances. But after the battery is converted through an inverter, I often face the issue of running out of power. Since switching to DC-powered appliances, I truly experienced the freedom of electricity. In this video, I want to share my experience with DC appliances for car camping. I hope this can provide useful insights for anyone looking for solutions to power limitations. Direct current and alternating current. Before introducing the appliances I use, let's first discuss the differences between DC and AC appliances. In the past, I relied on inverters to use AC appliances in my car, but I often encountered power issues. It wasn't because the battery was completely drained. The battery would still have about 1/3 or even half of its charge left. However, due to voltage drops or the nature of inductive loads, the remaining battery power couldn't support my AC appliances, such as an induction cooktop or microwave. This caused me a lot of trouble. Using appliances in the car always made me anxious about running out of power. After researching the issue, I identified several factors contributing to the problem. Inductive load. What is an inductive load? An inductive load is a device that uses electrical energy to generate magnetic fields or currents, usually requiring coils to operate. Typical examples include fans, induction cooktops, and hairdryers. Inductive loads require more energy to start, and high startup currents or simultaneous use of multiple loads can cause power overloads or voltage drops, affecting the appliance's ability to function. This means AC appliances consume more energy to operate reliably. The loss of converting DC to AC. Many people use inverters for car camping, but part of the energy is lost as heat during the conversion process. The efficiency of inverters also varies with different load wattages, leading to energy loss. Since household appliances are typically designed for AC power, most require inverters for car camping. However, by switching to DC appliances, which directly use battery power, you can avoid conversion losses and improve efficiency. Inverter's power usage lacks flexibility. When buying an inverter, you need to accurately evaluate the required wattage. Most people choose an inverter that can handle their highest power appliance. However, if multiple appliances are used simultaneously, it could lead to an overload and cause the inverter to stop working. High wattage inverters also consume standby power even when running at low loads, sometimes wasting more energy than the appliances themselves. If your power needs change over time, you may need to upgrade to a larger inverter, increasing costs and energy consumption. The impact of poor heat dissipation. Inverters generate heat due to conversion losses and often require additional cooling systems or space for proper ventilation to avoid overheating. In the limited space of a car, inadequate cooling can cause the inverter to overheat, triggering its protection mechanism and shutting it down. Why are DC appliances less popular for camping? Compared to these issues, DC appliances are far more efficient and reliable. However, they are still relatively rare in the market. Historically, AC systems replaced DC systems over a century ago, making AC appliances the standard for most homes and industries. Other DC electronic devices are powered through a transformer. Their mature circuit design, standardized production, and lower costs have made AC system widely accessible. In contrast, DC appliances have primarily been used in niche areas, such as trucks and camping communities. As a result, some DC appliances have been developed and now gradually appearing on the market. The goal of this video is to explore the feasibility of an all-DC lifestyle for car camping. I hope to share my experience with DC appliances to provide practical insights. Equipment introduction. During the cooking process, equipment is essential. With limited space in the car, I prioritize items that are practical and easy to carry. Here are the ones I use. Kettle. This is a 1.3 liter kettle with slight insulation capabilities, which is 24 volt, 200 watt, powered by a cigarette lighter socket. I pair with a 3 liter insulated thermos, which serves as a secondary energy storage device. By preheating water and storing it in the thermos, I reduce the need to boil water repeatedly, saving energy. Hot water is versatile for making coffee, oatmeal, or soup, providing quick satisfaction. Rice cooker. This compact 24 volt, 180 watt rice cooker has an inner sealing ring that allows slight pressure cooking, improving efficiency. It uses minimal power to cook rice in about 40 minutes or prepare a hearty soup, making it especially useful during colder trips. Electric stove and induction cookers. Let me introduce this 24-volt 400-watt electric cooker. Since the current exceeds 10 amps, we replaced the cigarette lighter connector with Anderson connectors which support up to 50 amps. This electric stove is compatible with many types of cookware, making it versatile for a variety of meals, and pairs well with a square non-stick pan. I plan to use it for stir-frying and frying eggs. However, its built-in safety mechanism shut off at 180 degrees, which can sometimes hinder cooking efficiency. I also use a 24-volt 60-50-watt induction cooktop. It allows adjustable power levels and temperature control and is easy to clean. Just keep in mind that the cookware must be made of magnetic materials. Aluminum and ceramic won't work. Refrigerator. Car refrigerators are mostly DC powered. I use a compact 45-watt 9-liter DC refrigerator that works with both 12-volt and 24-volt systems, measuring 425 by 320 by 252 mm. It's dedicated to making ice. Once the water freezes into ice cubes, I transfer them to an insulated bag to maintain a temperature of 3 to 5 UC. This setup allows the small refrigerator to focus solely on ice production, reducing its size and saving space. Perishable food is stored in the insulated bag with ice, while non-perishables are kept in a storage box. Using an insulated bag not only makes the refrigeration space more flexible, but also allows for easy expansion as needed, keeping more food fresh effortlessly. Faucet and sink. To enhance the quality of Vanlife, a sink is an essential feature. It allows for washing hands, food and utensils, ensuring hygiene and improving the cooking experience. I use a wireless pump with a 5-zone rechargeable battery as the faucet, powered via USB. It doesn't require a constant power connection and can be used with a portable power bank. Simply connect the flexible hose to a water source and you can choose any container for water storage. I've also tried using an electric watering device, which eliminates the need for hoses, emphasizing convenience. You can select the option that best suits your needs. The sink is an upgraded version of a design I made previously. If you're interested in the details, feel free to check out my earlier videos. This design still allows the sink to be covered and used as a regular box, making the car's interior modular and multifunctional. Once everything is prepared and loaded into the car, cooking can begin. Cooking. We've already introduced the functions of each device. Now, let's move on to practical application and prepare my lunch using DC powered appliances. Start by washing the rice and vegetables. Then place them in the rice cooker, as the rice needs about 45 minutes to cook. While waiting, you can proceed with the other cooking steps. Fill the electric kettle with water, plug it in, and wait for about 20 minutes until the water boils. Once boiling, you can use it to make coffee or cook soup. Take out the prepared steak, pour oil into the frying pan, and cook the steak until it's halfway done. Then, cover the pan to finish cooking. When the steak is nearly done, crack the egg into the pan, sprinkle with seasoning, and fry it to your desired level of doneness. Once the rice and vegetables are cooked, plate them along with the steak and fried egg. My lunch is ready. This is my DC-powered mobile kitchen. Based on my usage over the past year or two, here are some of my personal thoughts. DC system saves more power, although the inverter doesn't consume much power. Factors like reactive power and other influences mean that the DC power to be more energy efficient. On past trips, I experimented by using high power appliances such as an electric hot pot, rice cooker, and refrigerator overnight, and found that the actual power consumption was low. With solar panels recharging the system, I rarely needed to recharge the battery of the vehicle, allowing me to use electricity freely without concern. Stealth cooking everywhere. Cooking inside the vehicle with electricity as the energy source means there's no need to carry extra fire starting equipment. This means that as long as there's a place to park, I can cook comfortably and solve my food needs without having to move the equipment outside the vehicle, something that other energy sources can't offer. Arrangement matter. Although DC powered appliances have smaller wattage and take more time, by properly planning the cooking steps, such as cooking the rice or boiling water first before moving on to other steps, efficiency can be greatly improved. After all, when camping outdoors, there's usually plenty of relaxed time. Safe, economize, eco-friendly. I calculated the energy used during this cooking session and it only consumes 0.4 kW to prepare a meal. With solar power, I had zero electricity costs. It's not only eco-friendly but also cost-saving. In contrast, carrying gas canisters at $3 each may not even last for one meal. There are concerns about the car's temperature and the risk of carbon monoxide poisoning, and the empty canisters aren't environmentally friendly either. Overall, I believe using electricity has 3 major advantages: safe, economized, and eco-friendly. This is an introduction to the DC-powered cooking appliances I regularly use in my vehicle. They not only make my outdoor life more comfortable, but also eliminate any worries about running out of power. Besides the appliances I've shared this time, there are many other DC-powered devices such as car air conditioners, audio systems, lighting, and even communication equipment. If you know of any useful car appliances or have experiences with DC-powered devices, feel free to share them with everyone.